Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to my channel, Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we're reading for August 14th, 15th, and 16th. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday for my Leos. Happy birthday, my Leos. We're coming down to the wire, so we got a little bit more energy to go through, okay? We have a lot more things to get through, I feel, for my Leos. Things have to start opening up even bigger for us. Let's claim that. Anyway, in a positive way. Anyway, you know it's the weekend reading. I'm using my two Radley Valentine decks. I'm using my Angel Tarot cards for the main message, and then my pull one from my Archangel Power Tarot cards. I've prayed, meditated, and infused both decks with Reiki energy. Remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest, okay? 3 cards are face down. The second and third are reversed. That has a little stronger energy. I'm an intuitive channeler. I open myself up to my higher power. Whatever the message is for whoever out there that needed to hear it, it comes through. The new moon in Leo is on the 18th. So we're coming down to the new moon. Anyway, let's see what we have for my Leos for the weekend. First card up is the Knight of Water. So water energy is very emotional, very spiritual also. I'm picking up this very spiritual energy too. Knights are directional. So they, and sometimes that means that they need a little bit of direction too. So I'm going to kind of say that, good weekend to reach out to your higher power, do some meditation, really connect with, possibly with that new moon energy. Remember, full moon to new moon release, new moon to full moon request, okay? But I'm feeling like there's a big spiritual connection here. A lot of times when there's spiritual connections, that's when I'm also going to say expect miracles, expect the unexpected, because we still have some things to do during our Leo season. Now, water energy is our Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer energy. A fluid, emotional. I'm really getting this very, very spiritual Zen thing going here. It's, the spiritual part is really, really reaching out, making major connections, putting out those intentions on what we're wanting, what we're, do we even know what we want? Do you even, I say we because I am a Leo also. Do you know what you want, my Leos? Because it's like, trying to figure that out, because we've got this time left in our season, and then Virgo season starts, and then things will start even rolling even more so for us, I feel. Okay, whoever that was for. But the Knight of Water, again, has that water energy. Knights intrinsically have also that get up and go type of energy too. Except, like I said, they do need a little bit of that guidance. This is kind of that walking. I'm feeling like you're walking a little, again, walking halfway in that spiritual, halfway in that physical. So, in the supernatural and that, in the natural. Okay? Okay. Emotional, romantic, enthusiastic, contemplative, falling in love, or wedding proposals. The need to balance emotions, an invitation to a social event. Next two are reversed, so here we go. The Queen of Earth. Now, Queen of Earth energy has that really solid, get your hands dirty type of energy, okay? And I don't mean dirty as in, but I mean get them in the mud. Get it down into the details. Get it into the work that you are doing. Earth energy has, it has Virgo, and I told you something, I did feel like the ball was going to start rolling even more so in Virgo, but we got to get it all prepared for now. Then also it is Capricorn and Taurus, solid, something, someone you can touch, money energy, career, passion. Now the Queen also has this very giving type of energy, but on a very, very practical type side. Okay. And it's kind of like, there's a maternal energy here, kind of saying, I want to take care of you, my Leos. And again, I'm feeling that Virgo type of energy. So I feel like whatever we're putting together, whatever we're almost like we're making some deals this weekend, maybe with our higher power. And what happens is that we're going to get prepared. We're going to figure things out this weekend, kind of, put it out there to our higher power, things get rolling, and it starts to actually, we're doing our preparation. I feel like we're going to see something happen even more so in Virgo. But now is the time to get things started. Okay? Okay. Thoughtful, creative, warm, and sensible. Make time for those around you. Take a sensible approach. Deal with challenges in a kind and loving manner. So I guess that also is kind of saying for this weekend. So, that whatever's happening in that, in the next, 2 weeks, what about this weekend? I guess part of it is that while we have kind of our heads in the clouds, kind of our heads in that supernatural, we have to remember that we do walk in the natural also. Okay? Okay. Wow. Anyway, last card reversed. Here we are. Ego. Archangel Jophiel. Now, we have a couple of things here. That 15 is jumping. So 15 is basically, it could be like 3 5s. 5s have things to do with changes. 3s is a celestial kind of number. It's a very divine type of number also. But that 5s, it could be like a 555. We all see those, those repeating numbers. There can be some struggle. There can be some changes. We could have a 10 and a 5. Again, some struggles, some changes. And I am feeling that this is one of those times that, ego is saying that we're going to have a little bit of a fight with our own self, okay? We're going to struggle with what we really, really want. So what it could be is maybe you're being called to, do something extremely supernatural. You're called into a supernatural pathway, but yet you're saying, hey, I like to have money in my pocket. I like to have a job. The two are not necessarily, I don't see, let's put it this way, I don't see how the two walk together, okay? So sometimes we can be a little bit afraid to, as pathways open up, we can be a little bit afraid to take those. And you know what? I get it. I totally get it. I had to take a very big leap of faith to do what I am doing. So I totally get it. And sometimes we may not be ready to make that leap of faith. Okay? So, so then we just wait a little bit more until that time comes around again. Anyway, ego is Archangel Jophiel, a false sense of entrapment, being overly focused on material things, negative or fear-based thoughts. So, so really, really, this is going to be kind of a supernatural type of weekend. Use it, connect, write things down too. I don't necessarily do that, but oops, and there's a card that just flew. It is face down. It is also reverse. Here we go. Okay, here we go. Let's see what this says. The 6 of Gabriel. Now, Gabriel is your energy. It is also Sagittarius and Aries energy. It is fiery. It is passionate. It is determined. And this is basically saying you ride into victory. You get what you need to do, not to worry so much. People lauding you. Again, I do feel like, so this weekend there's going to be this kind of like, oh, do I, don't I, do I, don't I? There's going to be this almost like a confusion, a confliction in our own selves as we connect with that supernatural and then that natural. So, and that's not easy to do. But I feel that by the end of the weekend, we have things figured out, okay? And at least for the most part. Do we have life figured out? Oh, no. But we have at least our little piece of life figured out for the most part, okay? Congratulations. You've done a wonderful job. Time to move on to the next project. Awards, scholarships, or promotions. Now, the thing, too, when I was talking about how you have to live in the physical, but yet you have this, metaphysical type of calling, sometimes, we look at it as an either or. And sometimes, that's how we look at it. We look at it as like, oh my gosh, I'm being called to do this, and that means I have to give this up. Sometimes it does mean that. But sometimes it means that we need to expand our thinking and expand how we're actually looking at what this is, because sometimes it's using that physical in a very supernatural way. Okay? Again, I feel like something we're going to be doing, putting together, thinking about, again, I was saying before the card flew down, write things down and, try to, write them down because I feel you may have to go back to it. I feel you will go back to some of the thoughts that you get over this weekend because there's going to be a really strong connection with that, with that supernatural being for you. And it's going to set things in motion. And I do feel that Virgo energy is going to kind of, because that's that solid energy now. But again, I'm going to do the longer readings too, so don't worry about that. But I do feel like it's going to get things moving. It's like you're making your plan now, and then the plan gets put into place, or at least starts to be put into place in Virgo. Okay? Wow. Lots of stuff this weekend for you, my Leos. Anyway, please, prayers, everybody, goes out to Lebanon again. I know, I just can't imagine what they're going through. So please know that, and I hope that you join me in that, in prayers and heartfelt wishes for them, just putting that out there, okay? Okay. Remember the buttons down there, and over there should be a subscribe button, if I did it right. So please press it. Let me know it works, okay? Okay. So my Leos, as always, know that you are loved. Stay safe and be blessed. Bye-bye.